Anyone who thinks that the British version of American football is not the real thing should have been at Birmingham's Alexander Stadium on Saturday. Fighting it out in the true sense of the word were the Birmingham Bulls and the Glasgow Lions, a match that would decide who would be the champions of the Summerbowl too. The Bulls have had an outstanding season, winning their division in the British League and surprising many by coming third in last month's European Championships. And in the way of that final honour was a Scottish side they hadn't seen before. As the two teams went through their ritual war dances and final preparations, more for show than any real good, a crowd of more than 5,000 held its breath and awaited combat.
I'll start talking them up, telling the guys, look, you know, you got your family out here, your fans, you know, you're in Birmingham. I mean, you're from the Midlands. They've made this England versus Scotland, and you're not the favorites of the crowd, but you're the favorites of the home people. We've been starting since January. They've come a long way, and that's what they, started out for. So, this is the last game of the season. We've been going since January, so, hey, we just got to bring the bacon home.
Well, the Bulls got the smell of that bacon right from the kickoff. Their powerful American running back Lloyd Queen returned the ball a spectacular 89 yards and had the crowd roaring him on. This left the Bulls 10 yards from the Glasgow goal line, and it wasn't long before Queen forced his way into the end zone for the first touchdown of the match. The extra point was easily converted by Richard Meanwell, and he extended the Bulls' lead further with some impressive kicking, even from the halfway line. The former Moseley Rugby Union player had a faultless afternoon. But kicking isn't the only strength of the Birmingham Bulls. Their attack is heavily based on a running game, and they have three impressive running backs to call on. Given that the Glasgow defence was strong in defending against the pass, this wasn't their afternoon. 5 yards from the Glasgow goal, and this time Mark Williams carried the ball over for a touchdown. And with the extra point converted, the Bulls were 20-0 up at half-time and well on top.
They're a very determined team. They're the type players that they never give up. Never say die. Type players that they never give up. Never say die. Keep on plugging and get the job done.
The basics of the game are intimidation. And if you go out and try to intimidate the other team and dominate them, then the one thing you want to do is get their heads down and go on to win the game.
As the band tried to lift the crowd's spirits in the driving rain, it seemed that the Glasgow Lions would need more than this. But the second half was no better. Even when within sight of the Birmingham goal line, the Bulls' excellent defence, known as the Black Death, held them out. And the team that was started off by an expatriate in Cannon Hill Park, Birmingham, were on their way to becoming the Summerbowl champions, winning by an overwhelming score, 23 points to 2.
Fourth quarter, we got it, baby! Fourth quarter, we go! Let's go, baby!
I thought that at the beginning we wanted to start a little team. Didn't even know where it was going to go until a local businessman by the name of Dave Gill stepped in and put in the first money to get us our kit. And then going from there, getting beat in the first ever kitted game that we played against Milton Keynes, thumpingly beat, to think that we've come all the way downstream to lift the number 3 spot in Europe and the number 1 spot in England. It's a dream come true, and it's a tribute to the coaching, to the management, to the team itself.
Absolutely fantastic. I feel over the parrot, as I would say. It's a nice feeling. We've worked very hard to get here. It shows that we're the number 1 team in the country. And to feel proud that you're a Brummie as well, it's fantastic.